Good evening. Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Free Reiki Live on Monday night. Good evening. My name is Kerri Wade, and I am a Reiki Master Teacher, and I'm also a Karuna Reiki Practitioner, and I'm coming to you from Chandler, Arizona, where we have been blessed with some really beautiful weather. Had a little rain yesterday. It was lovely. One of those days you want to just take a nap, right? So anyway, welcome. Thank you for being here. And we'll just give it a few minutes for a few people to get on here. Did everybody have a good weekend? Tell you what, I saw a really great movie yesterday, The Green Book. If you haven't seen it, hi Angie, hi Nancy. If you haven't seen The Green Book, go see it. Oh my gosh, what a great movie. Really great. I also saw The Upside this weekend, and that was super fun too. So I guess both of those are based on true stories. I didn't even know that going in. So I love going to movies. And part of my intention for this year that I set for January 1st was to see at least 3 new movies a month. So far I've got 2 down for February already. I think I'm doing well, huh? Hi Kristen, hi. Good evening, welcome. Thank you for being here tonight. So again, my name is Kerri Wade, and I am an Usui Reiki Master Teacher and a Karuna Reiki Practitioner. If you're not familiar with Karuna and you are a Reiki Practitioner, I highly suggest that when you get to that point, you take the Karuna training because it is life-changing. It's a beautiful modality of Reiki that is very much Mother Mary, Kuan Yin energy. It's very gentle and soft and healing. It actually allows for that really deep healing in a very gentle manner. So it's not so traumatic when you go through some of the old stuff that can come up, right? That we have to bring up to release. So thank you, Angie. You're ready for Reiki tonight. Good. Well, you know, tonight is the new moon. And I'm not an astrologer, but I love to read about this stuff. So I'm just going to give you a couple of little tidbits on the new moon tonight, in case you haven't heard this stuff. And this is from Carol, and I think her name is pronounced Ciocco. It's C-I-O-C-C-O. I follow her on Facebook, and in fact, I'm having a reading done by her in a couple of weeks, and I'm really excited about it. She's an astrologer, and I've been following her for a long time, so I'm really excited. Hi, Nicholas. Oh, Nicholas, you had such a great live last night. Thank you for sharing that. So proud of you. You know, I have so many wonderful people in my life. I have such a great tribe, and they're really what keeps me going, my tribe, all of you. Thank you so much for being here for me and for being a part of that tribe. We all need that, right? Yes. Okay, sweetie, I will send some Reiki and some prayers to your Grandma Linda. I know that you had mentioned that she was recently diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer. And I hate that. I'm sorry, honey. But I absolutely will send some Reiki, extra Reiki to her tonight after our live, okay? Thank you. So thank you. And you know, we do get other Reiki practitioners on here, and I'm sure that they would all be happy to send some Reiki to Grandma Linda too, right? So anyway, the new moon in Aquarius. This is all about new beginnings. We have our new moon in Aquarius on Monday at 4:05 p.m. Eastern Time, which has already happened. It occurs at 15 degrees of Aquarius. That degree is known as a cross-quarter point in the seasonal calendar, which means that we are at the exact midpoint between the December solstice and the March equinox. The tide turns away from bitter cold to warm sunlight and budding light. The days are beginning to grow longer, and the sun is beginning to overcome the long dark nights. It has been 40 days since the winter solstice, and the seeds that we planted then in the dark womb of all potentiality begin to stir in the earth. We begin to turn our face to the sun, the emergent and visible budding of our seed thoughts and intentions will occur at the spring equinox 40 days from now. So the new moon in Aquarius, the energy of Aquarius is about breaking free. Don't you love that? Just as seeds deep in the earth are breaking free of their outer casings right now, so too are we breaking free of our own casings, thoughts, thought forms, and beliefs that box us in. Aquarius says, think outside the box. Aquarius says, bust the box open. Aquarius can turn things upside down, and we have some incoming Aquarian energies that may be disruptive and chaotic starting to swirl in. For now, consider that this is a new moon. It's quieter than a full moon, and we can use this energy in subtle ways. For instance, you might want to make a few purposeful changes in your daily routine. Try sitting in a different chair than usual. I did that yesterday. Isn't that weird? I moved to my other chair, and I haven't sat in it for months. Rearrange your furniture. Drive a different way to the store or work or school or wherever you might be going. Try sleeping on a different side of the bed. You might try a different form of exercise or try something that you have never done before. The idea is to change your perspective in whatever way is easy, fun, and effective. Be creative and trust your intuition. When Aquarius is fully present, we can break free of gravity, which also means that we cannot hold on to anything. We can be astronauts floating free of earthly constraints. Brainstorming can produce genius ideas in this particular force field. Do you want free energy? Download the formula and blueprints. It's time to get the fossils out of your life on all levels. At the new moon, we are setting intentions. Here are some thought-provoking ideas to help you set your intentions. I love this little list. What binds me? What do I need to do to feel more free? Have I ever rebelled, even as a teenager? Where do I need to rebel right now? How do I express my individuality? In what ways do I allow the tribe to determine my fate? When I see the future, do I follow its calling? I am weird in some way. I am unique in some way. So how can I let my freak flag fly? Don't you love that? So anyway, this is just some kind of interesting energies happening right now with our new moon today. So new moon in Aquarius. So bust out of that box. I love that part. So Reiki, here's what's going to happen tonight. All you have to do to receive Reiki is set an intention to do so. Hi, Mark. Hi, everybody. I know I'm missing people as it comes up so quickly here. So all you have to do is set an intention. What is it you'd like some healing around? Is it physical? Is it mental, spiritual, emotional? Do you need some help manifesting something? Set your intention to receive Reiki towards manifesting whatever it is that you're trying to manifest in your life. Reiki works on all levels, and it starts at the root level, the spiritual level. So it heals from the main cause, the root of the issue. It's not just a band-aid. It's not just a pill that we take for the symptoms. It works on the root level to heal from there. Reiki is an energy modality, and that's why it can be done distance like this, even over Facebook. It's an energy that I am attuned to, that I call in, and I channel this energy basically and send it out to you. Since it is energy, it can go anywhere. So you don't have to have Reiki in person. Distance Reiki works just as well. In fact, if you've never had a distance Reiki session, especially if you're a practitioner, try it sometime. It's amazing. I was a little skeptical too at first. And, I've always been told that distance Reiki works just as well. I've sent Reiki to other people jillions of times. But I had never been on the receiving end of it until about maybe 6 months ago. And a friend of mine who is also a Reiki master did an exchange, and we did distance healing on each other because we weren't in the same place. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. It was no different than her being right there with her hands on me or over me and transmitting that energy. So it really, really is amazing, and this does work, and people feel it. Different people feel different things. Some people don't feel anything, but they'll notice a couple days later, maybe, or a couple hours later, that something has changed. Something has shifted a little bit. Something feels different. Some people will experience colors or vibrations or tingling or numbness. They'll see images. Sometimes they get images of somebody who has passed over. Sometimes they get images of somebody who's bringing them a message, and they'll hear a message, and it's very clear to them. Sometimes they will get a message in the form of perhaps seeing some numbers or hearing a song, some words to a song. So messages can come across in all kinds of ways, and it's just being aware that these messages are coming and giving ourselves a chance to receive them. So just kind of pay attention to that tonight when we're doing Reiki. And if you want to share anything that you're feeling or sensing, please do so. I love to read your comments, and I don't get to read them while we're going through all of this, but I read every one of them afterwards, and so I'm so grateful for that. So thank you so much. So all you have to do, this is really, really hard, you need to relax. And I would invite you just to close your eyes for a moment. Unless you're driving your car, please don't close your eyes. Just close your eyes and take a deep breath in with me. I did a yoga Nidra just a little while ago tonight, and I'm still like in that place of Zen from my yoga Nidra. Man, I'm loving that. I'll tell you more about that later. So let's just bring ourselves to a calm place. Relax the forehead. We carry a lot of tension right up in our forehead. Just let it relax and soften. Letting your whole body just relax and soften. Knowing that everything is perfect in this time, in this space. I have already called in my Reiki spirit team, I call them. My A-team. I have invited any guides and mentors and masters of the light that are part of your spirit team to be here with us if they choose to be, to offer healing. It's not unusual during a Reiki session for somebody to see someone from their family, a loved one who's passed over. It happens all the time. And about 80% of the time, it's a grandmother. Grandmother energy comes through strong. Grandmothers are nurturers typically. So just set your intention now. If you'd like to comment about it, what it is that you are seeking healing for, please do so. If you don't choose to do that, that's fine. You can keep it to yourself. It's going to work no matter what. Sometimes when I'm doing Reiki, my hands get really hot. And this is one of those times. My hands are on fire tonight. My hands are actually vibrating right now. It's kind of like a pulse, like a womp womp. It's beautiful. Sorry for the sound effects. So Reiki is a smart energy. It goes wherever it's needed. So sometimes you might have an intention for healing around a certain something. But if there's something else that really needs to be healed first, or perhaps it's the underlying cause, that's where that energy is going to go. It always knows where to go. You can't get it wrong. And it never does any harm. That's the beauty of Reiki. You can never hurt somebody with Reiki. Whew. A lot of mind chatter going on here. Who's got the monkey mind? What happens with me when I do Reiki is that I feel in my body what's happening in your body most times. And so I'm feeling a lot of pressure in my head, and it's almost like I just want to slam my hands on my head and say, just shut up. Even though I'm not hearing like words or anything, it's just pressure. So again, let's relax our foreheads. Take a deep breath in and let it out with a sigh. Just letting it go. Okay. It's better. When I feel these things in my body that are things going on in somebody else's body, I just breathe into them. So know that if you ever feel a pain somewhere in your body, stop and close your eyes. Calm your mind for just a moment and just breathe into that space. You'll be amazed. If you're just joining us, welcome. My name is Kerri Wade. I am a Usui Reiki Master Teacher and a Karuna Reiki Practitioner. And I do these lives from my home in Chandler, Arizona, which is a suburb of Phoenix. And yes, I'm sorry, we are having incredibly gorgeous weather. We put up with a lot of crap in the summer to get to this, so we deserve it. I don't feel bad about it at all. You can book private sessions with me or distance Reiki sessions with me on my website, kerriwade.com. Everything is on there. Everything I do. Prices, specials, packages, gift certificates. Valentine's is coming, guys. I hope you all feel your energy relaxing because I'm sure feeling it. It's gone from like a 10 to a 4. So Reiki is also a wonderful support system for any other treatments that you are doing. If you're under any kind of medical care, if you are seeing a psychologist or a therapist or a grief counselor or anything like that, Reiki can really help support and speed up that healing. It's freaking amazing the difference it can make. When I do Reiki sessions, a big part of what I'm doing also is balancing your chakras, your energy systems. I check them at the beginning of the session, and I check them again at the end to make sure blockages have been removed, to make sure everything is flowing in the right direction. That in itself can bring about so much healing and calmness. We live in a pretty stressful world. People are under a lot of stress. And if you're not doing anything about it, it leads to disease, dis-ease. We don't like that. Thank you so much for being here. You know, when I give Reiki, I receive it too. It's a beautiful blessing and a gift for you and for me, so thank you. Check our time here. We're almost at the end of our time. I am going to be pulling a postcard from Spirit tonight at the end. So stick around for your special message from Spirit. My favorite cards. Reiki works very beautifully for animals too. Twice tonight as I was getting ready, my big dog snuck in here and he goes around to the back side of my Reiki bed and he lays down back there, thinking that he's like hiding, I think. I would let him stay here, but at some point he would start whining and wanting attention. People can tolerate Reiki for a long period, but dogs, it's a pretty short period. I mean, 30 minutes is the max. And usually after about 15 minutes, if you're doing it in person, within 15 minutes, they're like, okay, I'm done. They just like soak it up really fast. So I do most of my animal sessions distance. I would invite you at this time, as we get ready to finish up, if there's anything you're holding on to, just repeat in your head, I release, I let go, I release, I let go. I work with a lot of people that are suffering with some depression to some degree and a lot of anxiety. And sometimes just stopping, getting quiet, breathing, and doing that simple mantra will bring us back down to a place of peace. I release, I let go. A lot of things we can't control. So just surrender. Knowing that your higher self, spirit, your angels, God, whatever you choose to call it, Gus, God, universe, spirit, you can hand it over. You can turn it over. Spirit will take care of it for you. Thank you all for being here. Postcard from Spirit. A couple little things next Sunday, if you're here in the Phoenix area, we're going to be having a special yoga nidra where we will be working with intentions of love, opening our hearts to love, bringing more love in, learning to love in a better, healthier way, allowing others to love us. It's all about love for Valentine's Day. And Robbie Christine is going to be doing some romance readings too. She's an angel card reader and psychic. And so she will be offering those up. There's information on my website for it. Just go into the little thing that says, services and scheduling or whatever. You'll find it on there next Sunday afternoon. It's going to be held in downtown Chandler. Second thing is, I'm running a February special. As you know, I'm working now on my my Yoga Nidra certification. I am going to be offering, with every Reiki session, when you book a Reiki session, a complimentary Yoga Nidra session to go with it. So you're going to get 2 services for the price of 1. So it'll be about a 2-hour session. And let me tell you what, these two modalities work beautifully together. And you will be so relaxed and so at peace and so calm and feel so good that your husband or your spouse or your significant other, your parent, your kid, whoever, they're going to ask you to come and do it some more, right? It's really awesome. So check that out on the website as well, kerriwade.com. Postcards from Spirit. This is a deck by Colette Baron Reed. And they're beautiful messages from Spirit. And I love them. Let's see if there's one that's kind of Valentine-y looking. This looks kind of Valentine-y, don't you think? Isn't that pretty? Can you see it with all the bright lights? Okay. If you can just close your eyes for a moment and take in the message from Spirit. Dear you, what is true for you? Can you be impeccable with your word? Sure you can. As long as it's not used to manipulate others, the truth can set everyone free. Let go of the results. Let go of your fears and allow the truth to empower you and others. This will set into motion a kind of change that will be supportive of you and loving and all kinds of prosperous. This is not a time to compromise and hide your truth from others. Whatever it is you want, go for it and be clear in your motives, especially with yourself. You will be so happy you did. This is a time where you will tap into the power to co-create and manifest your best life. Doesn't that feel amazing? And the results? Miraculous. When you tell the truth and ask the same of others, you can learn a lot from life's bountiful lessons and achieve your dreams. Love you always. Love that. So there you go. Be impeccable with your word. Tell the truth. Ask the same of others. Prosper through that. Okay. Peace and blessings to you. Thank you very much for being here. And as always, if you want to share my page or these posts, these lives with anybody that on your own Facebook page or any groups that you belong to, I'm most grateful for that. So have a wonderful week. I will see you next Monday. Peace and blessings. Bye.